Fairy Tales.
There was once an old goat who had 7 little ones. Just like any other mothers, she loved her children so much. One day, she had to go into the wood to fetch feed for them. So she called them together. She said, "Dear children, I am going out into the wood, and while I'm gone, be on your guard against the wolf. For if he went once to get inside, he will eat you up, skin, bones, and all." The wolf often disguised himself, but he may always be known by his hoarse voice and black paws. "Dear mother," answered the kids, "you don't need to be worried. We will be conscious." And the mother bleated goodbye and went to the wood with an easy mind. It was not long before someone came knocking at the house door and crying out, "Open the door, my dear children. Your mother is come back and has bought each of you something." But the little kids knew it was the wolf by the hoarse voice. "We will not open the door," cried they. "You are not our mother. She has a delicate and sweet voice. Your voice is hoarse. You must be the wolf." Then the wolf rushed to a shop and bought a big lump of chalk and ate it up to make his voice cleaner. He came back, knocked at the door, and cried, "Open the door, my dear children. Your mother is here and has brought each of you something." But the wolf has put up his black paws against the window, and the kids realized this, cried out, "We will not open the door. Our mother's paws are not as black as yours. You must be the wolf." But the wolf has put up his black paws against the window, and the kids realized this, cried out, "We will not open the door. Our mother's paws are not as black as yours. You must be the wolf." The wolf then ran to the baker. "Baker," said he, "my foot hurts. Spread some dough over my legs." And when the baker had sprouted his feet, he ran to the miller. "Miller," said he, "stew me some white meal over my paws." But the miller refused, thinking the wolf must be meaning harm to someone. "If you don't do it, I will eat you up," the wolf threatened. The miller was scared and did what he was told. And now came the rush the third time to the door and knocked. "Open, children," cried he. "Your dear mother has come home and brought you each something from the wood." And he put up his paws against the window. When they saw that they were white, they thought it was their mother, so opened the door. But the wolf went inside. They were terrified and tried to hide themselves. One went under the table, the second got into the bed, the third into the oven, the fourth in the kitchen, and the fifth in the cupboard, the sixth under the sink, the seventh in the clock case. But the wolf found them all. One after the other he swallowed down, all but the youngest, who hid in the clock case. And so the wolf, having got what he wanted, went to the green meadows, lay down under a tree, and fell asleep. Not long after, the mother goat came back from the wood, and oh, what a sight met her eyes! The door was standing wide open. Table, chairs, and stools and thrown about. Dishes broken, quilts and pillows were all over the place. She sought her children, but she saw no one. She called each of them by name. Nobody answered, until she called out the youngest. "Here I am, mother," little voice cried. "Here is the clock case." Feeling miserable, she went out and the youngest was with her. And when they came into the meadow, they saw the wolf lying under a tree and snoring so that the branches shook. The mother goat looked at him carefully, and she noticed something was moving inside his body. She thought, "Oh my God, can it be that my poor children that he devoured for his evening meal are still alive?" And she sent the little kid back to the house to get scissors and needle and thread. Then she cut the wolf's body open, and no sooner had she made one snip than out came the head of one of the kids, and then another snip, and then one after the other, the 6 little kids all jumped out, alive and well. For in his greediness the wolf had swallowed without chewing. How delightful it was! So they comforted their dear mother and jumped up and down. The mother said, "Now find some huge stones to fill his body with as he lies asleep." And the 7 goats rushed to bring stones and put them inside him. The mother then sealed him up so quickly again that he knew nothing. And when the wolf at last awoke and got up, the stones inside him made him feel very thirsty. As he went to the stream, they struck and rattled one against another. And so he cried out, "What is this I feel inside me, knocking hard against my bones? I think it was little goats. They were kids and now they were stoned." So he came to the stream, tried to drink, but the heavy stone weighed him down. So he fell over into the water and drowned. And when the 7 little kids saw it, they came up running. "The wolf is dead! The wolf is dead!" they cried, taking hands, and they danced with their mother all over the place.